This story takes place in a city called Poway, California. It's North County, San Diego. That's where I grew up. In the suburbs of San Diego, and I guess maybe the city too, but they did these things called air bands through probably the 80s, 90s, and into the 2000s. I don't know if they do it anymore, but it's like the senior the senior guys put 25 dudes together and the senior girls put 25 girls together and do like choreographed dances and like air bands, so lip syncing, and like we all dress up and pick a theme, and like I think one of the themes was like, I don't know, it's like the big ritual of it was in Poway High. So senior year, I lived behind the high school, and air bands, we'd practiced at my house every day after school. So like 20, 18-year-old
You
dudes.
weren't using drugs yet, right?
I had just started smoking weed.
Okay.
But
it sounds like something that sober kids would do.
It is, for sure.
Like this definitely.
It has grad night vibes.
Yeah.
But the last night before the show, we went to rehearsals, and then we came back up to do like one more practice, and we all had pizza. And there's this kid named Kevin Beach.
Say his last name.
Dude, everybody used to make fun of him. He got toilet paper like once every month. And like his dad fucking, if they had ring cams back then, his dad would have been like suing 16-year-olds and their parents for like the damage to their house because they got, yeah.
We had a kid like that, like the 5th grade. His name was Joe, and we just fucked with him so hard to the point where we prank call him like constantly.
Oh, dude, he went to
he's like, if you call again.
Would his parents answer sometimes? Like,
he never did anything to us. We're just the worst human beings.
yeah, I think people see somebody getting that stigma or getting that reputation and doing a really bad job of taking it in stride, and then pile on because they don't want it to be them. But yeah, he transferred middle schools. He went to our rival school for 8th grade, but then came back to the high school like, all right, you guys have another chance.
Dude, if you transfer middle schools, you're getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Right, and I think everybody at our rival school had enough friends at the middle school nearby.
No,
they were like,
dude.
oh, he just went there so he didn't get bullied, and then he got more bullied. So he just came back to our high school like, well, fuck it, at least I won't have to drive as far. But senior year, but he was still like, I don't know why. We all hung out with him still.
You had to tell a story about some kids shooting up your fucking high school.
It's so funny. He has this big bright red truck, and it's parked on my street. And this is, I don't know, whatever. Some kids wrote, it wasn't me, with window paint. They wrote "fag" on his window, and then he came out and saw it and got really pissed. It was some junior girls.
He wasn't happy about that.
It was some junior girls that came and pulled up and did it. And then he got so mad that he went and he pulled up, and I lived on a cul-de-sac. Suburbs. Anyways, he goes up
cul-de-sac.
Yeah, we're out in the country.
Dude.
So he goes up this street, pulls around, ripping around on the cul-de-sac, and we decide that we'll go make a line on my street and we're going to throw pizza at his car as he comes down. It's so mean. And we assume 99 out of 100 people, if they see a human line, even if it's like their friends, they're going to stop.
Yeah.
He just fucking swerved left and hit this kid named James Hughes, who also kind of got made fun of a lot. We used to call him Pubes. That was like
loser on loser violence.
He was a loser.
Yeah,
but that's
wow.
And
how fast was he going?
I think he was going 30 miles an hour.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my
in
God.
a truck.
In a truck downhill.
Did James?
Did
he go over the hood or?
Thank the Lord he went and he. I was one of the closest to him.
So yeah.
He fucking popped up, or he flew like 10 feet, I thought I was going to have to like peel him off the asphalt, but he popped up before I could even get to him. And he goes, "What the fuck?"
Dude, that's such a San Diego reaction.
And Kevin pulls over because everyone's freaking the fuck out. He just hit a guy.
Yeah.
He pulls over, and I remember he got out of the car, and I punched him in the gut.
Dude, what the fuck, dude?
Because I was so mad. I had so much.
Should have brought this on the last episode. Fuck.
I had so much adrenaline. And I was just like, "Come on, man." And I punched him, and he was just like, everyone was like, "What?" You know, not to me. I don't think a lot of people saw that part because I was so close. And then James was like hurting. And so we went and told my mom that he fell off his longboard. We're like, "Yeah, can you help? Like, he's got some cuts
Internal
on his leg."
That's a San Diego tragedy. But a longboard death, dude, like 8 kids of the year in San Diego die from longboard. I'm not even fucking with you.
I'm sure. So we just told her that he had these cuts on his knees and stuff because he fell off his longboard. And so can you like put some rubbing alcohol or whatever on it? And he went in, and like I remember 10 minutes later, my mom came out. She's like, "He's kind of being like a pussy. Like he's like being a real. He's complaining about his like
There's like
stomach."
blood coming out of his ears.
And I was like,
what's his deal?
I was like, "All right, Mom, I lied to you. He got hit by a truck."
Oh my God.
Hey, if you like that video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and follow our page for new weekly content.